Hello everybody and welcome back to Best Friends Who...
Back from holiday, baby.
Woohoo!
Slay, 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 slay.
We're back, baby!
Feels
Hello!
awful to be back.
We're back in the crusty dusty studio. I'm saying woohoo, but really I'm actually very sad and I want to be back in Thailand or Bali. Just anywhere that isn't the United Kingdom, to be quite frank.
All this gaff, mate. This house is a shithole.
Oh my god, do you know what was really bad? We came back, obviously, and on our door we have a mat, a doormat.
Wow.
A fucking fox, the one that terrorises us in the garden, decided to do a big fat piss on our doormat. So now whenever we go to the door to open it up, it reeks there. So I've just ordered a new mat.
Isn't it's been pissing there for 3 weeks? That's its toilet, and it's like there's a patch, a massive ring of piss, and it stinks of acid. Like it burns your eyes, and you can't breathe, and it's like flies are there. You got fucking we got rotten pumpkins from when it was Halloween, and we haven't moved them from our door.
Yeah,
they are literally it's
honestly,
fucking May.
The entryway of our house smells like someone has died there.
And it looks like a crack den as well.
It does look like a crack den, but I'm trying to zhuzh it up. I bought like a flamingo pink doormat.
For fuck's sake, man. You got to talk to me about these things.
Why?
Because I can't deal with more pink in this fucking house.
Pink is cute.
Pink is
cunt.
What? It's cunt? Pink is cunt. That's what you just said.
Yeah, have you not heard? People are saying the word cunt now, like, that's so cunt.
That's
the
awful.
colour pink is cunt.
You're a cunt.
You're giving cunt right now.
So are you. Do you know what's giving? I don't know what type of day it is today. Is it a hat back kind of day or a hat forward kind of day? Maybe even a bit hat to the side like Central C does. Central C does this.
Oh my god, we nearly saw Central C in Bali.
No, we didn't. He was just there.
Yes, because we went to the Bali
I
swing.
nearly saw Harry Styles today.
Oh, shut the
because he's
fuck up.
in the UK and so am I.
No, we were literally at the swing. And then a couple hours later, I saw on For You page that he was there.
Do you know what?
That's crazy, man.
I guarantee if Central C went to the swings, it'll be fully booked and we wouldn't allowed to go in.
He was literally there. Do you want me to show you the video?
I know that he was there because I saw the same video, but he would have booked it out because you wouldn't have girls like you whilst he's on the swing going, Central C! Fuck me! Lick my pussy!
He would not need to book it out. That's ridiculous.
He's that famous, bro.
But you're in Indonesia. You're on the other side of the world. He's not that famous.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding.
Everybody was on it. Mate, fucking workers from a Kmart would come out and be like, have a selfie.
Nah,
they don't even speak English.
No, they wouldn't.
How do they even do that? They Google translated it, obviously. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, you're full of shit.
I'm not. Do you know what? I don't want to argue with you, James.
You call me a C word.
Look it up.
I know what the C word means. I'm not 5.
No, look it up now.
I don't want to say it. My mum doesn't like me saying it.
It has a new meaning. My mum doesn't like me saying it now, but it's in a new light. It's having its own era. It's a new era for the word.
But you can't just say
the girls have taken the word cunt and we have yassified it. I think.
Yassified it. Well, I'm gonna take a word.
It's like slay. It's like ooh, cunt.
But slay was never a swear word. Slay you. Actually, it was probably a really bad word back in the medieval times.
I slayed you.
No, what word shall I take? Lamp. That fucking lamps.
That lamps.
That lamps.
That sounds like shit. Like that's rubbish. Oh, you lamped that.
You lamped that.
Oh my god, should we make it a thing?
Should we make it a thing? That lamps. That means that kind of hits hard.
No. Like, oh, you lamped that. Like, oh, you messed that one up. Yeah, you fucked that.
Yeah.
You lamped
cunt.
it. Ooh.
In a nice way.
No, you can't
you lamp
say
that, you're nice person.
You can't say it like cunt.
You can't.
Say it like, oh, that's so cunt.
So then.
What the hell was that?
I was just about to ask you what we're doing today.
Sorry, guys.
The fuck was that?
My indigestion is really poor since coming back from Bali. Me and James are so fucked up. We haven't been eating properly.
You are so fucked. I've been eating salad and that's not like me.
Yeah.
I've only been eating one meal a day.
And
that's
now
salad.
coming back here, it's weird to have like fruit and veg. Anyway, irrelevant. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about the worst things / funniest that happened to us while travelling, because we could sit here and talk about all the good memories we have, but to be honest, that probably is quite boring for you to hear, because personally, I like the tea, I like the drama. It's more interesting, and I feel like maybe hearing the worst stuff that happened to us is more interesting for you. We are also going to be reading out your worst holiday situations, and we're also going to be talking about post-holiday blues.
Scappity bap bap, scappity bap bap. Blues. Did you get it?
Yep.
Because when like jazz and stuff, it's like scappity bap bap ba bap scap.
That's actually really good, James.
Thank you.
How did you just do that?
Do you know what? Yeah? That's actually not bad. No, you need to really get back in like the 1920s. Right, you're an old soul, just in love with music. There is no pressure. You've just got an audience in front of you that just want to live music, man. Hit it. Yeah. Oh, whoa! I was gonna sing.
Yeah, go on then.
No, you fucking ruined it.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's like, well, I'm an old soul.
Okay. What the fuck is happening?
Anyway.
Yes, we're going to be talking about post-holiday blues and how we're dealing with it, because quite frankly, we aren't coping very well.
No.
So let's just get into this episode today.
Yeah, well, let's start back at the start, obviously.
Do you know how to speak, bro?
Yeah, I do. So yeah, we're at the start of this holiday. We've just landed in Fifi. And we were there for Songkran, which is a water gun fight thing, you know? And
People aren't going to know that. I doubt anyone knows what Songkran.
I just said it's a water fight.
Yeah, but you're just not explaining it. Songkran just isn't a water fight.
Do you know what? I'm not really here today.
It's a fucking festival. It's a festival, religious period that goes on for 4 days. And you're like, Songkran, yeah, just a water fight.
It's a Thai New Year. Songkran is a Thai New Year where they celebrate. That's when Buddha became Buddha, yeah? Because he used to be a prince, right? In the God knows where. Yeah. Thailand, I guess. And then he became Buddha, and that marks the year of when he was Buddha.
Yeah.
So anyway, this story, back to it. I got slapped by a Thai kid because they thought I broke their water gun, right? And I didn't. So this is the first night of the festival, and everybody gets to the beach. The Thai people that live there, the locals and the tourists, they all come together and they have a huge water gun fight.
It's not just on the beach, it is everywhere. And because we're on an island, like, it was pretty crazy, wasn't it?
It was probably the most surreal, craziest thing that's ever happened. It was beautiful. And it started off really nice. Everyone's spraying each other. Everyone's having a great time. We had 2 people that come up to us because they recognised us, and they were also from the UK. And they were like, I can't believe you guys are here. Like, it's so weird. It's a small island. And we're all just having a good chat, getting along. And then this couple progressively got a bit weirder and weirder throughout the night.
Yeah.
Like, a bit drunk, maybe a bit on other things, and they start to become a bit aggressive towards the local children.
But not in a like, it was more like, let's get into this water fight.
Yeah, like not like let's punch them up and like make them like bleed.
Yeah, like
it
they
was
were just
more
really
like,
into it.
Okay, instead of just spraying each other with the water gun, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick you up and dunk you in the sea. It's like I'm going to try and attempt drown you. It's a bit like, okay,
and then steal the children,
run away with them, drop them off, run back and leave them. It's really fun. Anyway, so this girl is just like keeps coming back, just saying weird shit, and she comes back one time and goes, "Guys, I've just broke this Thai kid's water gun," and she's crying like, "Can you please fix it? Anybody know how to fix a water gun?" And Isabella just instantly goes, boom, James can fix it. If anybody can, he can.
Yeah.
And I look at you.
Fix it? James can fix it.
I instantly knew there's no way you can. Once the water gun's broken, it's one of those things. It's so cheap, they're dead. They're gone. I then spend about 5-10 minutes trying to find it, fix it, put the pump back in the water gun. And my head was down. And I was like, oh, I can't do it. And then I felt this massive slap on my back. Boom! I look up in shock, kind of almost took my breath away, like whiplash. I look up and it was the Thai kid. She didn't speak any English, and now she has assumed that I have broken a Hello Kitty water gun.
Yeah, we didn't know at the time that the girl said that you broke it.
Yeah. So the girl who gave it to us because she broke it told the kid that I broke it. And
so you got a left, right, good night.
I got a left, right, good night, and a lot of looks from a lot of locals and a lot of looks from her parents. She was scream crying, and I was like, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me." And she was like, "Ah, ah."
Okay.
Ah.
Yes. Okay. It was bad, but I think I redeemed the night by giving my water gun away to another little kid.
Yeah, not her.
Yeah, not her, but this other cute boy that we were playing with at the time. His broke, and I found him there going, "Oh, what's wrong?" And then I saw that it was broken, so I gave him mine.
Well,
he was very grateful. So,
I mean, you know,
you can't help them all.
Mate, it's weird. I just never thought I'd ever get slapped by a Thai kid in Thailand and over a water gun.
No.
Do you know what I mean? You told me that before we went to Thailand, I would have said, that's funny. Guys, remember a couple of episodes back, I said to Isabella, I will not get the hepatitis jab unless we have at least sex every week for 3 weeks. Yep. Yeah. So 3 times. That's all I asked for. To have sex 3 times in 3 weeks. I said sometimes we have more, sometimes maybe less. Okay? I want everybody right now to go in the comment section, no matter on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, and just quickly comment how many times you think we had sex in 3 weeks. Okay? I'll give you a minute. I'll give you a minute. Right, Isabella. Now the answers are in. How many times did we have sex?
Are we counting the first night?
Yes.
Okay, once.
That's the
in
one.
3 weeks away. Something's not right.
Apparently not me. Apparently I'm not the right guy anymore.
Well,
you're
James,
not sexually attracted to me anymore.
We've got to be real here. We went on a holiday. That's what.
That is literally what makes you horny.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we didn't have sex.
Yeah, I don't.
The one place where people are meant to be the most horniest.
Bro, I was putting it on.
No, you weren't.
I was. I fucking was.
No, you freaking weren't.
I freaking was.
Because we were ill halfway through. In
No.
the first place, PP Islands couldn't really have it there.
Yeah, we could.
Why didn't we have? No, because he was stressed.
No, you were stressed.
James.
Isabella.
Okay, why was I stressed?
I don't know.
Exactly. I can name exactly why you were stressed.
Why was I stressed?
You're stressed, then puts on to me, and I'm not horny under stress. Whereas you can be stressed and still want a pound town. I can't.
Yeah, so
and then I got my period, and then we got ill. So
yeah. I mean, there's times where we could have done it.
Yeah, there is.
And we were just pushing it back for no reason, and then we got ill.
Yeah.
So realistically, within the 3 weeks, there would have been at least 12 prime days.
Oh yeah.
So it doesn't matter if we were ill for 4.
Maybe we need to go to a sex specialist or something.
No. Just open your mind a bit more. Open your third eye.
No, you need to serenade me more. You need to.
No, you've gotten too comfortable.
I've gotten too comfortable.
I massage your feet, I massage your back, and you just don't even think that's any sexual anymore. You're just like, oh, that's fucking not sexual. Nice. I guarantee if I rub someone else's back, they'll get horny. If I rub their feet, they'll love that shit. You just think it's just fucking just having a coffee in the morning. Just like breathing air.
No, but I need you to like, I don't know.
I'm not gonna fucking sing you a song and put some candles on.
The romanticness needs to be there a bit more for me, I'd say.
Should we do a bit of roleplay right now?
Yeah.
Alright. So imagine the room's dark.
And also one more thing. It's just like it's hard to be like sexually attracted to each other when we're like really sweating. Like it's hot out there, it's humid out there. We've both got like greasy hair. Like for me, I can't have sex in that moment.
You have a shower, not that difficult. Put the effort in. Have a shower.
You don't have a shower.
I have a shower every day.
No, there's no way.
There isn't every way. Every fucking way. I have a shower every day. every way. You don't, you greaseball. But I fucking do. So
like,
you're just embarrassed with your
person. No,
your dirty minge.
James, I don't like greasy hair, and I see your greasy hair.
That's fine.
Yeah,
but I can be fixed.
But you don't wash your hair.
My hair will fall out in the barley water. Anyway, can we just role play for a second? Let's role play. Hey. So I've had a shower.
Okay.
And I'm not that greasy anymore. I've put on a few candles. I've tucked your jelly cats goodnight. And it's just me and you time. Is there anything you want from me before Pound Town?
Maybe wash your hair?
I literally just said I've had a shower, so now you're not listening to me.
I know you had a shower, but you don't wash your hair when you shower.
You do.
Go weeks without washing your hair.
I'm on a no shampoo routine, but that doesn't mean I don't wash it with water and conditioner.
Is your hair styled or slick back?
Right now? Slick back?
I'm not gonna want to Pound Town.
Because I've got a hat on.
I'm not gonna have sex with someone with a hat on.
Not even if I turn it around? Like that? You don't want that? Guys, what the fuck is going on? I don't think that was ever going to stop. I think
I just went to the drums.
Did you get horny there? No. Guys, flood warnings.
Flood warnings?
Yeah, because you're so fucking wet. Anyway, we're not even like 2 stories in, guys, and we're like 35 minutes into this podcast or whatever. So let's wrap it up.
Okay, so let's move on to Bali.
I hated Bali. I genuinely think Bali's overrated. I hated Bali. And that's what I thought on the first night. I hated Bali, but I don't hate Bali. But on the first night,
I am going to have to agree to disagree. However, the first night was bad. Yeah.
The first night made me really... I thought, I hate Bali. You were the same. You were like, let me get the fuck out of here.
I was like, I want to go home.
So don't just put it on me.
Down. I was crying.
You were crying your eyes out saying, get me out of this fucking shithole. Screaming, crying, get me out. I'm going to get fucking Japanese encephalitis. My brain's going to swell up. I'm going to fucking die.
Let me explain. So... First off, we get to the hotel in Bali late at night. So obviously at night time you can't really see your surroundings that well. And we get to the hotel, find out that we're staying in a health resort, which is just funny as fuck.
Red flag number 1.
I'm with the vibes.
No, I'm joking. You're just saying this place is awful. The first thing we found out was staying in a health resort.
But it was just hilarious because the type of people that were there was Americans, like
French,
white, middle-aged
Australians.
American mums, like, I'm here to find myself, eat, pray, love, and then there's me, you, and Abby and Jojo, like.
Where's the fucking party at?
So yes, it was a culture shock, and once we get to the hotel, they go, okay, we're going to take you to our rooms. Me and James are put in the wrong room, and not only that, the door to the room, I don't even know if I can call it a door. It honestly kind of looked like, like Shrek's house. The door looked like a bit of bark off a tree, and the lock on the door as well was like some old Victorian, like just a bit of wood, and you got to slide it, and then it's locked. So this made me start to panic because there was many holes in the door, and obviously we're in the jungle. We were staying in Ubud. And that is literally the jungle. There's mosquitoes there's lizards, there's spiders, there's all sorts. So when we walked into this room, there were about a few geckos already, just chilling on the walls. We saw mosquitoes in there. I was thinking, God forbid there better not be a spider under my pillow. We stayed in this room for about 5 seconds and I was like, James, can't do it. I'm a celebrity, get me out of here. It was too much for me to handle. So we go down and we speak to the guy and we're like, look, this is not what the room looked like on booking.com. Please help me because I'm British. I'm not used to this environment. Let me have a good night's sleep. I'm so tired. And they said, okay, we can't change your room till tomorrow. Then I started to cry and I said, no, I can't do that. So they said, okay, fine. You can stay in another room. That isn't the room you're supposed to be in. But then tomorrow we'll put you in the room you're meant to be in. So I said, okay, whatever. Just not that room with the shack door, please. So we get to the other room and on the it says it has a balcony. The balcony is a standstill swamp, and if anyone has been to a country where there's loads of mosquitoes, you'd know that is the worst place for you to be if you haven't had your Japanese encephalitis, because that is where you can get severely ill, because that's where the mosquitoes live, where the bad mosquitoes live in those types of places.
Yeah, the good ones live in a nice house.
You know what I mean?
Well brought up area, do you know what I mean?
So, me and James have not had our Japanese encephalitis because our doctor said we didn't need it because we wouldn't be near any swamps.
And I was poor and I couldn't afford a 90 quid jab.
That is true. You didn't even want your happy or happy.
Oh, we didn't even have sex, so why did I need that shit?
So after we get to this room, I think, okay, let's just go get some food. So we all decide to go on a little trek to the corner shop. And I have never felt more fear in my life, because everyone's told me that Bali dogs can be quite dangerous, and I was already anxious from my surroundings as it was. So we were walking down this dark alleyway. No, it was honestly like, how would you even describe it?
Like a dark alleyway.
It was like, no, but
like imagine an alleyway.
No, but the statues, like it was like Tomb Raider, wasn't it? Like a really small little alleyway.
In the dark.
Yes, it was a lot. With bushes and all sorts.
Fucking...
It looked like a tiger would like be ready to pounce out at you any minute. Like,
there was literally stone walls covering us. So where the fuck are the bushes, bruv?
The bushes were at the top. We were covered by statue walls and big like this, the ivy in our studio. That's what it was like.
Yeah.
And then that's when we saw the dogs.
And
this
loads.
random big man.
Loads.
This random naked man too.
That you asked, the dog's safe. You said, yes. Yes. And you're going, no, but will they bite? Yes. And it's about, and me and everybody else going, it's about, doesn't speak English. Will the dogs bite us? Yes.
Yeah, so we get through the alleyway and there's this random man in this little hut, half naked. And I say, please, sir.
Just like being back in Brighton.
Tell me the dogs are safe. He wasn't very helpful. So anyway, I'm actually panicking, like I'm hyperventilating.
We're hiding behind walls and corners and looking out for the dogs and like, do not make eye contact. They will come for you. I'm like this, side-eyeing the dogs. Are they gone? I can see the shop. Is it fucking gone? The shop's right there. A dog walks past. We're like...
What makes it worse is we were all scared. We were all so...
I know, I was fucking shit myself,
yeah,
bruv.
Exactly. So you can't just blame me, but I'm...
Don't have my rabies jab either.
And then we get into this corner shop and we don't want to leave. We're too scared to leave. And this is when I have the breakdown and say, guys, I want to go home. And Jojo and Abby are like, shut up, you're so silly. And I'm like, no.
We stayed in worse places than this. And you're like, good for you, but I haven't. This is a fucking shit. I was like, what do you expect, Isabella? You booked a hotel in the jungle. Do you know what I mean?
But then once it became morning, I realised where I was, and it was such a beautiful place.
Yeah, it was actually lovely. And actually, do you know what? I got bitten by 2 mozzies in the whole of Bali, where in Thailand I got bitten by like 5. And guess what? You get Japanese encephalitis more in Thailand and Australia than Bali.
Yeah, we didn't know that.
So yeah, so that's a fun fact. You know, always a rainbow at the end of a storm, or whatever the fucking saying shit is.
Ubud was great. I would really recommend it. 10 out of 10. Then we decided to move on to Canggu.
That place is a shithole, mate. Fuck Canggu. That's all. Canggu is the worst place I have ever stayed in my whole life of travelling.
If you're going to Bali, just skip Canggu.
It.
Go to Ubud. Go maybe up north. Go to Uluwatu, but do not go to Canggu. 1, it's dangerous. 2, it's just a shithole.
Well, it's not even shithole. It's just not Bali. It's like so westernised. It is the Australians' Magaluf.
Yeah,
if you want to go to Magaluf, well, if you want to go for a party holiday in the UK, you go to Magaluf. The Australians, they go to Bali and they go to the Canggu, and it is the most dangerous place. People die there every other day, mate. I'm not even joking. People really get robbed there. But for us, you know, we experienced that kind of things as well. But the main problem is we became stranded in Bali, in Canggu, and that was because our hotel was pretty much a scam.
Yep.
And it was probably the worst experience of that entire holiday, and the most stressful and the most scary.
Yeah.
It was
not having anywhere to be.
In a whole new place. We travelled an hour and a half from Ubud to Canggu, and I shit you not, 10 minutes away from the actual hotel, I get a text, and it said, "Hi, unfortunately, we're going to have to cancel your booking because the handrail on the balcony is broken and it is now not safe to use."
Mm-hmm.
Prior to that, about an hour earlier, they were spamming us with messages saying, "You need to confirm this hotel room now. It is all ready to go. Confirm, because if you don't, you're not going to get it." We're like, "Fucking hell, I didn't realise. Let's confirm it." They said, "Thank you. Your room's all ready.
Yeah.
Check in." So now we get a text saying the room isn't ready and it's all broken. And I was like, hold on. So I called the guy up and I said, "Oh, mate, this is not on. We're 10 minutes away, so we will talk to you properly in person when we get there." And he goes, "Sorry, mate, I'm in Australia and I can't help you. You're just going to have to, unfortunately, move on."
What was worse is, and what we were more concerned about is, we have nowhere to stay now. And we said, okay, can we just sit in the lobby and try find somewhere else there? Because he said, "Oh yeah, if you need help finding a new place, let me know." And then when we said, "Oh, can we stay in the lobby?" he was like, "If you walk into that hotel, it's going to get even worse for you." The reason why we were so stressed is because everything was booked. So it was really difficult to find a new place. We were like, what do we do? We were in this cafe for hours trying to find somewhere. But then the heavens from above brought us Chesa Canggu, which was
Chesa, we
a
love
brand
you.
new hotel that had opened that day. So obviously we found it on booking.com and it had 0 reviews. But we honestly had no choice. Like, normally I wouldn't go for a hotel with 0 reviews. It looks dodgy. So we're like, okay, let's just book it and see, like, what do we have to lose? We get there. Oh my gosh, it is stunning. We are greeted with hot towels.
Boiling hot towels in a hot weather.
Oh, cold towels,
yeah.
Sorry. We're greeted with cold towels to cool us down. We're greeted with this lemonade, milky, strange drink, but I appreciated the gesture nonetheless. And they were so so grateful to see us. They were like, "Thank you so much for coming. You're our 4th visitor." And we were like, "No, thank you, because we'll be stranded without you." And it had 2 pools, and we got free breakfast. We got free mini bar. The rooms had gowns. Like, it was just so nice because everything was brand
Netflix,
new.
Prime. It had literally, we broke in the bed. No one's used that bed before. No one used that shower.
It was so
No one
comfy.
used a little bidet for your arsehole. It was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
To add to the Canggu being the worst place ever, on our first night after the getting scammed and finding a new hotel and fucking all of this, we're like, let's go out and just forget the night and have a sick time. Canggu's got the best nightlife in Bali, right? And we go to this place called Sandbar, and it is just full of Australians, like Magaluf, like a bit dirty. And we're like, well, this is not really what we thought it was going to be like, but you know what? That's fine. Obviously, everyone's going to get drunk and have a really good time. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's going to blend in. It's going to be everyone's going to be drunk and chatting shit. Great. So we get to the Sandbar. It's literally a bar on the sand. Like, it's nothing but that. And it was cool.
It doesn't even have a toilet.
It has no toilet. It was literally nothing. And the first red flag in my head is that we get to the bouncers and they're all in, like, I'm talking full on, like, military shit gear, right? And I'm like, fucking hell, this is a bit, something must be going on here. And they go, "Can I check your bum bag, sir?" I was like, "Sure." They get a drumstick, they literally flick it open like literally,
they
like
barely look.
like that, like flick and go, "Cool, see you later." They don't check what's underneath anything. So I could have had like a fucking gun underneath my butt, anything,
drugs,
right? Anything. They don't check, they don't look at it. They just flick it open and go, "Okay, there's not a knife on the top, so you're fine." And we go through. As the night progresses, I see a lot of locals there, but being like kind of weird to the girls there, kind of like grabbing them. Some of them are like kind of like screaming, like turning around, like shouting at them. It's like getting a bit like, fucking hell, some of them are really like crossing the boundaries here. And I thought maybe they're just all having a good time getting drunk. I don't fucking know. I'm dancing, doing my own vibe. Me and Isabel's like, "I need a toilet." And I'm like, "Okay, hold on a second. It's hard to get out." And then as we're trying to get out, somebody who recognised from the podcast, also from Brighton, was like, "Oh, hi guys, fucking hell, can't believe you're here." And we're like, "Oh, hello." We're like, familiar face, finally somebody from like England, because everyone's from Australia. We're like, cool, let's like make a group and chat and have fun. So we're chatting away, and we're like chatting for like 10 minutes, and as she had a few friends and she was chatting to us, and her friends were talking to Jojo, your sister, and like Abby and stuff, and it's almost like two groups of us. So we're chatting to one person, and Jojo and Abby are chatting to the other group of friends, and we're like, okay, really nice to meet you. Well, we're going to the toilet. We go to the toilet, and we're getting phone calls after phone calls after phone calls from Jojo. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? This place is fucking scary. We're like, what? What? We just went to the toilet. It was all calm. Yeah, it was a bit weird vibes, but it was fine.
Yeah.
We go down and they're like, we've been looking for you for ages. And bearing in mind, you have to leave the venue to go to the toilet. You have to walk into a car park. It's really weird.
And pay.
And it's all shit. And you get like one slither of toilet roll. Anyway, we meet up with them. And she goes, you know the girls that we're talking to? We're like, yeah. She goes, as we were speaking to them for 10 minutes, one of them got their phone robbed. We're like, what? She goes, yeah. And then whilst we're trying to look for the phone, I looked up and I turned around and we were surrounded by men from Bali, surrounded, like actual, like in a circle. And there's like, and all the girls were getting really worried, and there was no like, I was the only guy and I wasn't there, and it wasn't even make a difference. It was just like there was so many apparently. So we go in there and we're like, okay, let's just try and dance, but let's dance by the sea, so we're like away from everybody. And we're like, do you know what, actually fuck this shit, like this is so uncomfortable. It's getting worse. And you were like, oh, I need a water before we go. You always do that. Anytime we need to leave somewhere, we need to go quick. You're like, oh, I need a wee. Oh, I need whatever. It's like, fine, we'll still get a water. We go up to the bar and notice that there's this man just standing really close behind you guys, like the three girls. And I'm just like looking to my side. He's just staring at you. Not even like wanting a drink, just staring.
Almost weird. Trying to see if we're drunk enough.
Yeah, it was just like a bit. And so I kind of look at Abby and I go, Abby, come in front of me. And then as Abby does that, he then goes to the other side of me where Abby is. I'm like, this fucking guy, he's fucking trying to do something.
Yeah.
This fucking guy is trying to like rob whatever. So then I step in front of him and I hear him just go, fuck's sake. And I'm like, oh God. And then I feel him, no word of a fucking lie, prodding my back and trying to get my bum bag off my back. Like cutting it, whatever, he's trying to. So I just spin it around in front of me and I'm holding it. And I'm like, guys, we need to go. And then we leave.
Balinese people are the nicest people I've ever met, so that's why I was so shocked at this night, because I really didn't think that was going to happen. Because prior to that in Ubud, like oh my gosh, I can't even explain how just polite and kind and happy everyone we met were. And there were still people like that in Canggu, like when me and Jojo and Abby went out for food when you were ill, like this one woman, she was just so smiley and I just couldn't deal. So yeah, and there was even on the way back after that night, we nearly saw a girl get kidnapped.
We had to save her. Yeah, a girl, like they have grab taxis there, like on bikes and stuff. And we walked past her and she was having a massive screaming match with her boyfriend. And Abby was like, this ain't right, so I'm going to stop and turn around and see if she's okay. And as that happened, about 8 taxi men were like, where do you want to go? Where do you need to be? Where do you need to be? And Abby was shouting for us.
Harassing her. She was saying, no, I don't want to go anywhere. And they kept going. Yeah,
kept shouting, kept going, I'll take you now. Just get on my bike and we can go. And it's like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's like insane. So unsafe. And so Abby stops and asks her, where are you staying? She goes, I don't even know where I'm staying. I can't even remember. She's not even drunk. She's like, I just don't fucking know. This place is new.
No, she is drunk.
Was she drunk?
Yeah, she was very drunk.
Oh, okay. Well, she was really drunk. She had no idea where she was going. And she's like, we'll ask her, do you have the key for your hotel? It will say on the key. She pulls out the key and it's the place for Chesa Canggu, our hotel.
Which is so weird. Which is
one of 4 people are staying there in the whole of Canggu.
And it was a sign.
It was a sign. And we're like, we're staying there. She goes, no way. Yeah, let's walk home. And we just walked home.
Thank God, hey.
And to top it all off, I got heat stroke for the last 2 days. I was on an IV drip and I was on my deathbed. My stomach was actually eating itself. And I thought I was going to die. I was throwing up, shitting myself. I'm still shitting myself now, mate. It's been fucking 4 days afterwards.
You're so bloated.
I'm so bloated. I almost look like I'm 9 months due. Do you know what I mean? It is bad. I can't tell you. Heat stroke is like your brain actually shrinks.
What?
If you have heat stroke, your brain shrinks. Like you actually are dying. Like you're so fatal, you're about to die. And if it's untreated, you can die. But it also can leave you organ failure for months. I think my stomach, my actual intestines are fucked.
Yeah, something's not right there.
No, but it is what it is, you know. I sacrifice everything for this tan.
Literally.
Literally.
He was literally in dad mode the whole entire holiday. He was like, put your Fact 50 on, drink your water. And then one day we went to a beach club and he just decided to fuck off all that and lay in the sun with no sun cream, no water, just alcohol, and you thought you would be fine.
Wow. Never done me wrong in the past. I just knew I woke up.
Your Italian skin, as you like to say, you have your olive skin.
I could be from fucking anywhere. Who knows?
You have Scottish Celtic skin there.
Do I fuck, mate? You do, you fucking milk bottle. Look at yourself.
Look at you.
Look at your legs. Get your legs out.
You're just as white as me, bruv.
Am I? That fucking blinded me, mate. The light fucking blinded me. You fucking white ass motherfucker. I am.
Look at you. Honestly, look at you.
I literally could be fucking from anywhere. I could be from anywhere. My grandma's adopted, bro. She literally could be from anywhere in the world.
Yeah, he keeps saying that he thinks he's Norwegian. God,
yeah, us?
A guy can dream.
No, I'm definitely Swedish.
No, you're not. Swedish men are sexy.
My grandma, there's a picture of her when she was like in the 70s, 80s. She looked fucking good. You know what I'm saying? She had like that one of those scarves, denim jacket on. She was in one of those convertibles, hair blowing in the wind, fucking film. Like, she looked Danish, bruv.
Yeah.
And then my dad lost his hair at 25.
Oh, that's peak.
And that ain't Danish.
No.
But my dad was a quite attractive young man as well. So it's like my dad is quite an attractive young man, but I don't think the rest of his family are too attractive. But I don't really know him either. But my mum's side of the family, like everyone's pretty attractive.
I think you're digging yourself a hole, and I think we should just get on to
the
questions.
The worst, that was our worst experiences. And sorry if this is a bit long and a bit all jumbled, but we're now going to go on to your worst experiences that you have messaged me over on Instagram or us on the Best Friends You Fuck Instagram account, which you'll find down below. Okay, so let me get these bad boys up. Some of these are awful. Someone sent me a 12-minute long voice note. 12 minutes. That is
they're taking the mic there.
Quarter of the podcast time normally. That is a full-on special guest in the title, that is.
Guys, if we ask for voice notes, please send it for like a minute long.
Yeah.
2 minutes max. 12 minutes, it's kind of pushing it.
And if we ask for, if you write down, if we ask you a question, you write down your answer. Just one little question box will do, not 5. Like part 5, part 6. That's just too many, and it gets too confusing. That's not to shit on you guys. It just needs to be short and precise. You know what I'm saying? So this one's short and precise, and this one's fucking wild.
Let's go.
When I was 15, I was on holiday in Turkey. One of the Turkish hotel entertainers tried to kiss me. When I turned my head and refused, I was terrified. He trapped me in the chair I was sat in and bit me so hard on the nose, I woke up the next morning with 2 black eyes.
How old was she?
15.
The hotel entertainer?
Yeah, and they've got to be 18 plus.
Oh my god, that sounds like it.
Bitter on the nose.
Doesn't that sound like the clown?
This sounds like Jimmy Savile. This is paedophilia at its finest.
That's awful. Where was it?
In a Turkish hotel.
Oh, Turkey.
Yeah.
I've never been to Turkey. I would love to go, but...
Not anymore, I wouldn't. They'll fucking bite your nose.
Bite your nose?
So she said, don't kiss me, sir.
No.
What the fuck?
No, that's really terrifying. I hope you're okay and I hope your nose is all right. Oh.
She had a broken nose. 2 black eyes. That's what you get when you get nose surgery.
Really?
Mm.
Where was the mum? What do you even do in that scenario? I hope you reported that, man.
I don't know. I guess she was just on holiday in Turkey with her. I'm guessing she just was there and she was just roaming free.
Oh my
with the others,
god!
So. I don't know what you would do. That's horrible. I
would scream and I would report it to the hotel and hope they did something about it.
This one's quite wild.
Okay.
I went travelling last year. I had recently broke up with my ex. Whilst I was travelling, I was sleeping with someone, and whilst we were in the middle of sex, he says my ex's boyfriend's name. I yelled at him to get out of me. Fucking hell.
Ew.
Yeah. And I had to spend 2 weeks after with the same guy because we're in the same group. I forgot to mention that because I was very drunk and high having sex, I began bawling my eyes out as soon as he said my ex's name. And then the guy felt so bad for making me cry, he stayed in the bed next to me all night to make sure I got to sleep.
Oh, wait, but I'm so confused. Why would the boy, while you're having sex, say your ex's name?
Yeah, it's like you just like riding me and then just shouting my ex's name. That's a bit like, that's something you
What's
see in a
that
horror
about?
movie. Yeah.
It's very
That's not their
random.
name though.
Huh?
It's not what's that about.
What's that? What's what? Oi? English?
One of the worst jokes I've ever tried.
What did you say?
Tried to ever do. You were just like, what did you say? You said that's not what it's about.
I said, what's that about?
What's that about? But you shouted it, and I said that's not my ex's name.
Oh.
That was really tough.
What exes?
I've got a couple. Okay, some Morocco dude wanked on me in the Canary Islands. All fun and games. That sounds brilliant, mate.
That's it.
Yeah, that sounds like the best
Some
holiday I would
Moroccan
ever have.
man cummed on her.
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't see what's a
doesn't
negative in that.
sound bad.
No,
Why is that the worst holiday experience?
and that's not consensual.
That's something James would love.
Huh?
What?
What?
I mean,
Consensually though, I would like that.
oh, she said it wasn't consensual.
No, I'm saying what if it wasn't?
Oh,
And then you just said
right.
James would love that. I went, hold on.
Oh, no. I meant because we haven't had sex on holiday. You would love to be.
We do have
someone
sex on
come.
holiday, just not as often as I would like.
Right, yeah, once.
Yeah.
Before the holiday even starts, really.
Really?
That was
yeah.
in the
So
Ibis.
that was in the Ibis. That didn't really count, did it?
No.
Yeah, that's pretty shit. Some of these are really awful. Just saying, guys, some of you guys need to step up. Was having a meal in Dubai. The waiter came over and massaged my dad's bald head.
Why is that the worst holiday experience?
If that's the worst thing that's ever happened
That's
to you,
funny.
then that's pretty good.
God, you
This
must
one's
live a
quite
good
bad.
life.
Was wearing a strapless swimming cosy, and my tits were exposed as I jumped into the pool in front of my brother and dad.
Oh, not the brother and dad.
No,
Oh, that's awful.
that is awful.
Yeah, see, that one's a bad one. That's
It's
so
not
bad.
awful.
Yeah, it
It's
is. Yeah, it is.
Just bad. It's just bad.
That's like when, oh my god, I didn't even say, in the Songkran Festival as well in Thailand, some kids were chasing us with water guns and I had a bandeau top on and it wasn't very tight on me because I don't really have big tits. So it easily slipped down and I was running with my tartars out without knowing. So that's kind of similar because a lot of men and a lot of boys saw my tits that night without me knowing. And it was
Tits?
embarrassing.
Mozzie bites.
That's rude. I'm going to have to get a boob job because of you.
Please do. Double D's would be great for my preference.
Is that your preference, is it?
It's probably the good size. Maybe just D, double D 32.
That's some big mahunka hunks.
I want them big.
You told me you prefer bum.
What if you had both? Best of both worlds.
I wish I had Sydney Sweeney boobs.
Same. They're fucking nice.
James! No, that's not okay. That's not okay.
Well, you can't, you can't knock them off. Do you know what I'm saying? They're
What
good.
the
They're good pair of
hell?
knockers. Do you know what I'm
What
saying?
the hell? That's
can all
so
can't deny.
rude.
What's rude about saying that she got good tits? That's nice. That's
Because-
body positivity.
Okay, fine. Fine.
You like
I
Harry
just-
Styles' body. I don't have that.
Yeah,
You
but
said you sometimes you want me to have a bit of muscle. There ain't no muscle on me.
No, fucking zero, mate.
Yeah, that's fine. So,
Right, move on before I get angry.
I'm in the doghouse.
You're always in the doghouse, permanently at the moment. This
Thanks.
is why we don't have sexy time.
Sexy time. When you call it that, I don't want it.
You want it. You want it. Day and night.
Day and night. Day and night. Oh, this is actually pretty bad. This one escalates, right? So it sounds good. It doesn't. Everyone got the shits. Paul went green. My family got split up. A lady died on the plane back.
Oh my god. I can't. What even happens in that scenario?
Technically, your holiday's over at that point, so it doesn't really count.
I mean, that's a bit horrible, James.
Well,
Poor
rules are rules.
lady, rest in peace. Oh my god, that's how I felt on the plane.
Rest in plane.
That's awful. Have a bit of sympathy. Do you know what? I felt like I was going to die on the plane back home
That's true.
because I get this thing. It's like, I don't know what the correct word is, but it's like pressure on your head.
That's probably the right word for it.
No, but there's a name for it because it hurts so bad. It literally feels like your brain is about to explode. And I had that on a 14-hour flight back home. So that was really fun.
Well, I had a cramp, so...
Oh. Try a period pain. Period cramps.
Period cramps? Fucking easy, mate.
You have tummy pain. Oh, like a little baby. Oh,
my indigestion system is so bad. You don't even rub my tummy. You don't even fucking touch me. You don't ever touch me, ever.
Oh, get that burp out. Get that fart out, huh? Oh,
thanks.
Tummy cramps.
Well,
poor boy.
Well, I'm going to move on because you're being an asshole. And we're going to go on to the last section very quickly, very briefly. The poll that I asked you guys on Instagram.
Why are you sexualizing the mic right now?
Just deep-throated it.
Yeah, we asked you guys on Instagram how many times you go on holiday.
And do you know what? The results are shocking. Firstly, we only got 3,000 followers on Instagram. Guess how many people voted in the fucking poll? 1,300 people.
Wow.
That is 1 in every 2 people.
Okay.
That's huge engagement for
people
Instagram.
Love a good poll.
They do.
Poll it up.
So, how often do you go on holiday? Every 6 months?
Mm-hmm.
Every year? Every 2 years? Can't remember / never. Here's the results for you. Drum roll, please. Every 6 months. 24% coming at 335 votes.
I thought it'd be lower than that, to be fair.
It's quite a lot.
24%.
Every year coming in at... Drum roll. 687 votes. 49%.
49%, yeah, that seems right.
Every 2 years. 180 votes, 13%.
Wow.
Can't remember / never. 196 votes, even more. 14%.
So is that bigger than the 2 year?
Yeah. So more people don't go on holiday than every 2 years.
I thought the 2 year one would be the
biggest.
most, because our following, I'm pretty sure we have a big number of you guys that are like 17 to 18. And when I was still living at home, like family holidays probably happened like
every 2 years.
2 years.
I remember that shit.
But we did go like sometimes like 3-4 years without a family holiday.
Yeah.
The only reason me and James travel a lot now is because we've been given opportunities to, and also it's just kind of
get out of the shell.
Happened, yeah, and we're so blessed to be in that opportunity, because I know this isn't a common thing.
No. I think it is healthy to go out as much as you can. Just to see the world, but 2 also just give your mind. Holidays do help. We do it for multiple reasons, which we'll get into later. But I think every year is quite a standard. Like, it's quite good. It's quite healthy. It's quite, especially you work the whole year. Treat yourself. Do you know what I'm saying? Every 2 years, it's a bit painful.
Yeah.
Like, I'm thinking back to like that. It was like, that's a long time.
Yeah,
you know, it's a lot. It was 2 years of pure working, not really going on holiday.
Like, my mum hasn't been on holiday in years. Like, minus America to see family, but like an actual like getaway holiday.
No, my mum didn't go on holiday since she gave birth to me until I was 18.
Wow.
She didn't go out of the country.
That's
nuts. You know, that's huge.
Yeah.
But, you know, that shocked me. I'm surprised that more people go every year than every 2 years.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised more people don't go than people go every 2 years. That makes sense. Like, more people have never gone on holiday than go every 2 years.
Yeah.
Bizarre.
That's nuts.
But look, we go on a holiday at the moment, has been like 2 months. That's multiple reasons. We have gone for family. The last 2 times has gone for family. We've gone to see your family in America, and I've gone to see my family in Dubai, to see my mum.
February. March.
But if we didn't have family there, we wouldn't.
No, we wouldn't have just gone there. And then the travelling thing that's been planned for ages, like Thailand and Bali, and
I feel it hasn't been planned for ages. That was we wanted to go, and then we ended up
it
just
was in
going.
our heads, like, we want to do this, and then we booked it last minute. But I feel like when you're 20, that is the age where you've got a job, whether it pays amazingly or pays enough for you to go on like little breaks, because when you're 20, you can travel with your friends. You're at the age where you're old enough, and you're only paying for yourself. So I feel like at that age, you are now in a position where you can take yourself places that you wouldn't have been able to take yourself as a kid. You know what I mean?
But
you
also,
would have to, like,
it's a lot cheaper, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so much cheaper.
Just going like paying your part of a holiday for a group of girls.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you're not
so much cheaper, so much more doable. Like you can literally get on a Ryanair flight for £9.
Yeah.
You know, it's so doable.
It's just more like having time. Like, we know that our job is very like, can kind of do whatever we want whenever we want. Realistically, that's like kind of the truth of the job. Like, it's what everyone freelance is and self-employment. Obviously, some self-employment's different. You are busier because you kind of need it to be busier because you don't get that much money and you got to work every day all day, and that's fine. That's how business works. But we are going to try and not go on holidays much because we really are kind of like running away from our problems at home.
We are,
like, we just go, fuck this house. This house is shithole. Everything's going wrong. It's getting a bit intense. And then we run away and we fly away, and then we come back and we're like, why is this house still shit? Like, we don't actually sit there and go, right, what do we need to change? Why are we not happy here?
We're not adults, really. Like,
We're
young adults, but we're still new to this adult life. Like, the amount of laundry we have in our laundry room is actually disgusting.
But that's not a reason why we fly away to Thailand.
There is probably mold in that. No, but that is one of the that laundry room is one of the reasons.
Yeah, that's true.
The mess is what makes me want to run away from this house, but also mentally, the mental struggles that I have associated in this house make me want to run away, which is not a healthy thing to do.
No, I agree.
You should tackle the environment you're in.
I look at this house and I think,
which is so stupid because we're so blessed to be in a house like this. Do you know what I mean?
No, but it's all relative.
Yeah.
Like, people might look at our position and be like, oh, just, why are they moaning?
Yeah.
That's so fair. But I also look at people who are higher than us and I'm like, why are you fucking moaning?
It's all about perspective.
Yeah.
And there's always negatives that you can find in positive things and positives you can find in negatives.
Life is all problems. It's what problems worth solving or what problems better solving. Like, you know, we live in this house. Okay, we've got more space, but we've got more tidying up to do. Or do we live in a smaller home and have less space and more clutter? What problem is worth solving? What's worth it? What struggle's worth it? And obviously, having a bigger home for us and having, you know, more to tidy up or more, you know, is worth it for us than having a smaller home with no room and fucking moaning about having no storage and having shit everywhere. So, you know, it's just how it is. But we need to make sure our home is happy. Like, I don't feel particularly happy in this house.
I think it's more because mentally I'm just dealing with my own struggles, and you know that takes that I feel like that takes a toll on your living environment too. You don't look after it as much because you're trying to look after yourself mentally, and then everything just gets really overwhelming. You're just like, I just want to run away.
It's like, it gets to a point where it almost feels like no return.
Yeah.
And you're just like, well, I got this to do today, but I can't sort out the house today.
Yeah.
And I can never sort out. I just never do it.
But then I can't do what I need to do because the house is a shithole. Like, for me, the house always has to come first because then I can't do anything else.
But sometimes I can't go to sleep and I look around the room and I'm like, this is actually not a bedroom.
Yeah.
This is like a storage room.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like, shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's like the mold,
the
dust.
That's why we're paying for a
piano upstairs, man.
Oh my god!
If you're our neighbour, if you're from Brighton and you play piano in your room and you live in a block of, you know, nicely buildings by the sea, if you're that fucking guy or girl, stop. Do it
at
for
like
an hour.
12 o'clock they're playing the piano.
All day for fucking like 3-4 hours and you're shit, mate. I'm sorry, you're shit.
Sometimes I quite enjoy it. It's like, oh, a little piano man, back at it again.
Put your headphones
at 12 o'clock at night, come on.
No, what you got to do is get an electric keyboard with the one with the fucking headphone plug hole, put your in them. Why does it have to be so? If we are floors below it.
Yeah.
Because I could tell you now, it's not the family above. It's a family, it's that above that.
Yeah, I know.
How loud must it be in that fucking room, bro?
The poor newborn as well. It's probably not
a newborn. The newborn.
It's probably like a month old.
Probably 5 years old. That's how long it feels like we've been here for. We've been here for over a year now.
I know, which is so crazy. If anyone has been following us for a while now, who remembers our first flat we moved into? Because it's so weird that we've been here longer than that first flat.
Yeah. We've been here for a year and a month in that flat. We only stayed there for like
the heck?
12 months.
It's actually nuts.
I do find it very bizarre that we're living together but I'm looking at this house. Like if I turn this camera around, guys, you will shit yourself. If I showed you,
people would be like, "What the hell?"
It would be you. I tell you what you will see. You'll see a 3-week-old plate and a cup with mold in it. You would see a PR package on the floor. You would see a whiteboard. You see recycling and toilet roll and packets of water on the floor. You would see bird feathers in a bowl.
Such random shite.
And you would
a photo of your granny, R.I.P.
Yeah, that's awful. Why would that be in the room?
Clutter. Well, why would you? Why would you leave your granny in the midst of clutter? You should have a better place for her.
I don't. We've got her all around the gaff, innit?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. We've got her on the windowsill as well.
Have you?
Yeah. Getting sunburnt. She's getting a tan.
Hope she hasn't got sunstroke.
So, well, that's how she died, isn't it?
No, it's not.
It's not. Dementia.
Oh, a killer.
It is a killer, actually.
Yeah. I know. My nana had it.
She's dead now.
Obviously.
Dementia.
Well, actually, she died because her leg was slowly going black. And
that ain't dementia.
No one was listening to her when they said her leg hurt. And then it was too late. And it was either she gets her whole leg amputated or she dies. And she chose death.
That's
She was 96, to be fair. So getting your leg amputated at that age, it's like you might as well just go. Do you know what I mean?
Could have had another couple of years now.
Probably. But what's the point? She's just rotting away in a house. Husband went a long time ago. It's
that's
like
sad. You want to see the husband, innit?
Yeah,
take me back.
Do you know what I mean?
Damn, man, this can't make you worry about getting older and getting all these fucking diseases, you know.
Yeah, you gotta look after yourself.
Yeah. Dementia, you can't do anything to fend off dementia, though.
No, you can't. Actually, yeah, you can. Being stressed, apparently, can.
Is good.
No, can.
Well, I'm fucked then.
Can make it come quicker.
Well, make me come quicker, please.
If you watch the Chris Hemsworth documentary, the whole reason why he was trying to not be stressed is apparently because it helps not getting dementia.
How can he be stressed? He's got money. He's got a good-looking wife, and he's got good looks.
Here comes perspective.
Exactly, guys. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Who would have thought Chris Hemsworth's ever stressed?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I thought he just goes, "Give me that job, give me that girl, give me that fucking money." But no, he's stressed.
Everyone's human, guys.
Everyone's human. And on that note, we're signing out.
Signing out. Love you all. I hope you
guys.
enjoyed this episode.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Thank you guys for this episode, watching this episode. I'm sorry if it's a very long, chaotic one. I know some of you guys like them long.
I sure do.
No, you don't. You don't fucking touch it, mate. So, if you guys want to rate this, that'd be great. We're nearly at 1,500 reviews, which is wild.
That's sick.
And if you want to subscribe, that would also be great. Comment down below.
Please comment, leave a review, any of that jazz. Comment.
And we'll see you guys next Thursday at 6 p.m. for another episode.
Bye.